All right. Let's see here. What's up, y'all? What's up, people? How everybody doing today? You're not jumping up here, though. No, you're not jumping up here today. We're not doing that. How everybody doing? Feeling kind of lazy. I'll be honest. I haven't been feeling the best. So like, I don't feel like posting this on Instagram. Usually I let Instagram know that we're going live, but you know what? It's just you people today. Hi, Mikasa. Larry said hi. You stay down there. Devin Vassell apology form. It is. We'll talk about it. It's, man, dude. Spurs fans are so infuriating. Okay, if she gonna keep, it's like she's threatening to jump up. Like I can see that she's prepping. I'm gonna have to put her in her backpack. She's like prepping to jump up here. Don't look at me. Anyways, fun night to be a Spurs fan. Yeah. Nope, we're not doing this. You're not coming up here. Not coming up here. Just got back from the game. Oh, you went to the game? That's cool. 10 dunks, ball movement, pound the rock, easy when Vic comes back, and goat pop. Sorry, haters. Needed emotional support similar to Patty Mills. Hey, but nope. Okay, she see I'm talking. As soon as she jumps up here, she's going on her backpack. So she can jump if she wants. I don't think it's a good idea, though. There it is. All right. Come on. Oh, yeah, well, you gonna come around? Come around. Come on. Come on. Keep moving. Keep it moving. There you go. There you go. Okay. I know. But you can't be up here. You're gonna be antsy. I need to cut your nails. They are sharp. Why are your nails so sharp? Why are your nails so sharp? Boo, Clan, you're so mean. She can't be up here. We're talking sports. She can't be up here right now. Your nails are so sharp right now. Wait. She's in her backpack now. It's a big backpack. Let that cat be. She can't be up here. If I was doing something else. Don't fight your co-host. I'm not fighting her. See, she's calm now. You calm now. One game doesn't give Devin a pass for a terrible season. I don't think it's about giving him a pass, right? I think it's about coming down from the hate a little bit. It's kind of how do I say this? We'll talk about it in a minute. Actually, we'll just bring up the game now. We'll go live tomorrow too, so that'd be good. Because I'm assuming they talked to Devin Vassell after the game, maybe. thought I liked it, but I think I just reposted it. Yeah, I reposted it. All right. Yeah, we'll go live tomorrow too. But yeah. Second comment of Michael Jordan. I'm sorry, Fasel. No. Okay, so the San Antonio Spurs beat the Brooklyn Nets. All right, I guess we should start there. Did we expect that to happen? Of course we did. With the amount of effort that the Spurs have shown and the cohesiveness of their offense since having that talk with Pop, they've been pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, they've been pretty good. Only so much you can do defensively when you don't have a center. But overall, they've been pretty doggone good. So as far as talking about the game and every single player, I honestly thought everyone did pretty fine. But the one that stands out, obviously, is Devin Fasel, right? And now we have quite a few people, coming out of the woodworks. Like even on Twitter, I saw some people in the chat, like basically saying Devin Fasel, he's the GOAT. And obviously some people being hyperbolic, like, oh, he's the next. I saw someone just say he's the next Michael Jordan, which is funny. So all that is great. Okay, all that is great. But I just wish people wouldn't get too high and too low with some of these players, right? I think we need to just bring down our expectations just slightly. I mean, Devin Fasel to me is a third option on a team, right? Third options typically are quite inconsistent at times, but they have the capability of having performances like this. And I'll just be real with you. I mean, him getting nearly 40 points, not too many players on the team are capable of putting up those type of numbers. And I feel like Devin Fasel can do that, not continuously night after night after night, but I feel like he can go on stretches where he could do that, right? You get Devin Fasel high on the right game night, in the playoffs, and he could be huge for your team. That's a third option. I saw one comment, won't bring up the comment, but I saw a comment on Twitter saying, man, if he just gave us a third of what he did tonight, then we're good, we're golden. But it's like, he has been giving us he's literally been giving us a third of this. Quite literally, if you look at his stats, he's been giving you a third of this performance, right? But this is peak Devin right here. Like, this is what he's capable of putting up during a game. So I just wish that we, rather than coming out and saying, I'm so sorry, Devin, I'm so sorry, yeah, everything was great. It's one game, obviously, right? He's going to be inconsistent. I think that he's going to continue to be inconsistent throughout his career. It just is what it is. He can definitely have better performance season-wise than this. I mean, he's shown it. This is a down season for him, but he's going to have stretches where he gets a little inconsistent, right? He's not a superstar player. I don't know if he'll be a star or anything like that, but I do think at the end of the day, he's a third to fourth option on a team, and that's a great option to have, right? So in my opinion, just how I feel about Devin, I think that rather than us seeing one game and getting super excited to say, oh my God, he's back, he's going to be great, he's awesome, just have the energy where you can bring it down a little bit. Recognize he is talented. Recognize that he can do something for us and that he's important for the future, or he can be important for the future, and just not be so high or so low, so hot and so cold. When it comes to like some of these players, I've been quite consistent with how I feel about each player, right? Like, that can obviously change. Give me enough time, and I see a trend continuously, and I might change my opinion on things. But Devin Fasel, to me, is a player that's a third to fourth option, and a really good third to fourth option. As you guys know how I feel about Keldon. He's somebody that can put up some numbers here and there offensively, but overwhelmingly his defense is really bad, and his decision-making is really bad. Jeremy Sohan, I don't think that he's a superstar. I don't think that, maybe he could be a star. I don't know. I don't think so. But I do think that he is vital to the Spurs' future. He has a lot of versatility to his game, and I think that he's important. He's a player that a lot of teams could use, right? And obviously Wemby is just going to be one of the greatest of all time. I'll hold on to that. Steph Castle, I think he could be a star in the future. But like, I just think it's important just to be a little bit more even keel when it comes to some of these things. And Devin Vassell has shown us, I think Devin Vassell has shown us what he's capable of. It's very obvious that this season is a down season for him after the injury over the summer. And then, obviously him, being pulled back as far as how many minutes he could get when he came back from that injury. He just hasn't really been the same. But it really shocks me how people just absolutely turned on him. And it's funny because we have this clip of Devin Vassell after the game kind of talking about that, bringing it up. So let's see. I guess it's already turned up. Hopefully you guys can hear this.
First three-pointer. When you hit that turnaround jumper from 14 feet away, you kind of know that it's going to be your night. I've been struggling shooting the ball, so I just appreciate all the patience. I knew it was going to start falling eventually, so finally, good night. Devin, congrats on the win. Congrats on the career high. Best of luck back out on the rim. Thank you.
Yeah, so he just said, which I don't know what he's talking about as far as patience. I don't know who's been patient. It's been like me and somebody else in the chat, maybe. Like, it's been like 2 people that have been patient. I don't know who's been patient. Spurs fans have been eating him alive over the past couple weeks and saying you can't give excuses. Look at his contract. Like, he needs to be traded now. Like, I don't know who's been patient. Yeah, I don't know. But this is what he's capable of. That's all I want to say, is that you look at this type of performance tonight. Actually, hold on. Let's go back to the performance. You look at this type of performance tonight, and I think it should put things in perspective that this is what Devin Vassell is capable of. And not many players on the team can give you numbers like this, right? Are capable of hitting 8 threes, 8 out of 11 threes in a game. This is sick. There's some really great stats here. That's all I have to say. I just say chill out. Amadou, why are you posting that? Let's be real now. Clan, you know you were on the fence too. About what? Devin? What do you mean? Can you elaborate? I'll be sure to answer it, About Vassell being traded? I'm still okay. Okay. Ah, man. Okay. All right. So let me say this. So everybody that's saying that Devin Vassell needs to be traded right after he played poorly, right? Or he's been inconsistent. I don't think that that's a good enough reason just to be like, oh yeah, I don't want him on the team. Like, especially when you start to look at, okay, he had the injury, he had these other things going on. Now, if you put it in the right context, sure, like I would trade Devin, but right now, everybody that's bringing up like trade Devin Vassell, they don't actually have a player that's gonna match what you would get. Right. And by the way, because the Spurs were able to like trade nothing to get De'Aaron Fox, I really don't see any reason to trade Devin Vassell. Like, who's better than De'Aaron Fox that you will be able to trade Devin Vassell for? You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought if you were to get De'Aaron Fox, it would take trading a Devin Vassell. That's what I would assume. But if we don't have to give up anything to get De'Aaron Fox, then why am I going to sit here and advocate for trading Devin Vassell? For what? Who are we going to get? Even for De'Aaron Fox, it would have took more than just Devin, I thought. Much more than Devin. Dude just dropped 37 points trading for Doncic. If Doncic was on the board easily, like for Luka Doncic, I'll trade Sohan, Devin Vassell. Who else you want? And basically, I'll trade anybody you want except for Wemby. Michael Porter Jr. You see what I'm saying? Like, what's the... Yeah. I just think it's a little silly to say let's trade Devin Vassell and we don't really have... Like why? Just keep him. If you can get De'Aaron Fox without trading Devin Vassell, why are we advocating for trading Devin Vassell? We didn't have to trade anybody to get Fox. Who cares? It's just chill. That's how I feel now. At the time where it was talking about, trading for De'Aaron Fox, yeah, I was on board for trading Devin for Fox. Sure. I was on board for that. Clan said we should keep him another season or two unless we get better player for Vassell. Also, it's been an off season for him. He is allowed an off season. Yeah, that's how I feel. I've been saying that. I've been saying let's try to keep him for a season or two. I mean, before we start saying like, oh, this contract, oh my goodness, like what are we panicking for? What are we rushing for? We know what Devin Vassell's capable of doing. He's in a down season. We didn't even have to trade him to get De'Aaron Fox. Why advocate to trade him? Why? Clan, do you still want Keldon traded? I'll just say I still don't believe Keldon Johnson fits with this team. He doesn't look great, especially when Wemby is playing. But if the Spurs can make it work, I mean, I don't care. I do like Keldon Johnson as well. It's not like a DeJounte Murray situation, right? Like for those years, I was telling you guys, like, I'm not that crazy about DeJounte on the court or off the court. It is not that case with Keldon. It is strictly on the court. Everything else, I love Devin. I mean, not Devin. I love Keldon for, you know? And he does bring hustle. Like, he does bring some hustle. So it's really hard for me to just... If we can keep him and make it work, I'm content. But I just don't think you can. Trade Devin to move up in the draft or future picks for Devin. I feel like future picks isn't good enough, especially when we have so many already great picks. Moving up in the draft, I think, is actually valid. If you wanted to trade Devin Vassell and you had an opportunity to get like Cooper Flag or something, like, yeah, I would do it. I think that would be a good trade. Like trade with the Wizards or something. I think that's that would be a good thing to do. But other than that, I mean, I don't really see a reason to trade Devin. You said no? I don't know which part you react. Are you reacting to what I just said, or because I think trying to, if the Spurs really wanted Cooper, which we already have like 2 lottery picks this upcoming draft, and you have a lot of options. But if they were hell bent on I want Cooper Flag, then I think that's a reasonable trade. I don't think it gives you Cooper though. I could be wrong. I don't want Cooper as much as I did now. Why? Anyways, Vassell increasing his trade value. Let's not think like that, man. Devin Vassell. Let me say this about Devin, okay? Devin Vassell is a player that deals with confidence issues, right? Probably pretty similar to Derek White, I think, when it comes to like scoring. He's more confident than Derek, but still, like he deals with that, right? Coming off of an injury, but he's already shown, I think, during last season that he can fit and coexist pretty well next to Wemby, right? He can take on you need a bucket, ISO to me. He can take on a facilitation role, and he can take on a catch and shoot role. He's shown that throughout his career that he can be quite successful in all 3 of those roles, depending on where you fit him. So I don't have a concern with whether or not he can fit with Wembanyama. So if I had that concern, then I'll be with you guys saying like, oh yeah, okay, I understand trying to move him, right? But I don't have that concern. I think that is fine. So I'm just not like excited or optimistic for the idea of moving this player that's very talented and also has shown that he can fit with the team. Is he going to be inconsistent? Me personally, I am content knowing that our 3rd or 4th option probably is going to be quite inconsistent. My favorite player of all time, Manu Ginobili, shooting wise, he was inconsistent, right? My favorite player of all time, I think he's a Spurs GOAT. I think he's one of the greatest players to ever walk this earth. But as far as shooting, he was inconsistent. And that's okay. I'm content with that. If he's going to be the 3rd or 4th option, you just have to take it. Got to deal with it. Like, look at this. Now, he has some really stellar seasons here. But you can see, let's see, his second year, he was getting nearly 30 minutes a game. 41% from the field. Another year, which he went 44, then 43% from the field, 42% from the field, 39% from the field. This is older Ginobili, though. But yeah, he's capable of being inconsistent. That's okay. It's not a big deal. And Ginobili never even averaged more than 20 points a game. Funny enough, the most points that he averaged during a season was Devin Vassell's highest so far. Devin's very young. But obviously Devin's stats would look much different if he was playing next to Duncan and Tony. Who wins in a 1v1, Duncan or Vic? Like prime Duncan, or like, are we talking prime Duncan with Vic, or are we talking like, I guess it doesn't really matter. Duncan. Fundamentals are just too good. He has too much strength. He'll be able to get a point quite easily. Then again, I mean, I guess if Vic is hot from outside, then he could take Duncan, but I think Vassell was one of the most consistent shooters out of his draft class, so he has the potential to. He is fine. Okay? He is absolutely fine. I am not one that's like hyped to trade a bunch of players, right? Especially when I think that you're going to get a diluted product from it. You can't do too many trades. You do too many trades, you're going to get a diluted version. Like when people say trade Sohan for what? Like what are you going to get? What are you trying to get for Sohan? What if Sohan is such a bad player, then what do you think you'll actually get for him? If Devin Vassell is such a bad player, what do you think you'll actually get for him? Spurs didn't even have to trade anybody to get Fox. Not really. So like, what's the rush? If we can finesse teams that way, then what's the rush? Just be patient. You did not just compare Manu to Vassell. I hate that it's like this. Like anytime I bring up something just to give us a little bit more perspective, people instantly say, wow, you just said that Vassell is as good as Manu. When I literally started off saying that Manu Ginobili is better than Devin Vassell, and he's a legend, and he's my favorite player of all time. I'm sorry. I could have sworn I said that Manu Ginobili was inconsistent scoring-wise, as so is Devin. That's all I said. And that's okay. Devin Vassell can get it together. And I also said that Devin Vassell can do more than just score. He can. He can do more than score. Jeez, man. Come on, y'all. Manu is 10 times better. You see what I'm saying? Like, what? Do you guys understand that Manu is my favorite player? Not really. He's a scorer. One of the critiques that Mitch Johnson has given towards Devin is that he said Devin Vassell is too much of a team player. He facilitates too much. He sets up teammates too much, and he needs to focus on just scoring. Like, that's who Devin is. Devin does that a lot. Jeez. When are we getting NBA prospect videos, Clan? When is this season over? Right when the season's over. I guess right when the season's over. You think Vassell's a good facilitator? Yes. Yep, I do. I think Vassell's a underrated facilitator. I'll say that. I don't. I think he's good. I think he's shown it. He has some crazy passes that are not talked about enough. That behind the back pass, I wonder if I can show it without getting copyrighted. Hold on. If I mute. This is crazy. That's insane. Not anybody can just make that pass. That's an insane pass. That is an insane pass. Play it in slow motion. Can I do that like this? I don't think I can do that on yeah, I don't think I can do that on shorts. He's a crazy great passer. He's very I think he's very underrated in setting up his teammates. The only problem with him is he does it too often. Make sure this is it's a good pass. Good pass. Castle's a better facilitator. Yeah, I think Castle has better facilitating instincts. Sure. I don't know if he's better at, like if I asked Castle to run the offense versus Fasel, I think right now Fasel would have, an easier time. Like he would do better. But I mean, rightfully so, he should. Right? A little bit older, more experience. But yeah, I think Castle will be a better facilitator when it's all said and done, obviously. Like run point guard. We've had Devin Fasel run point guard. He wasn't too shabby. We've had him run point guard. We had him run point guard last season. A decent chunk of last season. And on occasion he'll run it. Not as much this season, because obviously, like, you got CP3 and Fox and Trey Jones, Castle, so you didn't really have him do it as much. Katie and his coach arguing and yelling at each other right now. You love to see it. I'm gonna have to look that up. Anyways, sorry. Don't know what we're talking about anymore. All I want is for us to chill out a little bit. Obviously, when it came to the Fox situation, trading Devin Fasel, I thought that was a fair trade-off, but Brian Wright is a GOAT, and we didn't have to do any of that. So my opinion on everything going forward is I'm even more patient. The fact that the Spurs didn't have to get rid of any of the core or anyone that could be perceived as the future core, where they're like Keldon, Sohan, Fasel, obviously Wemby, but the fact that you didn't have to get rid of any of those players and you were able to get De'Aaron Fox, it just makes me want to be even more patient. It's going to be a lot of players just kind of falling in our lap at this point. We already have Cooper Flag liking posts publicly about joining Wembanyama. We have draft picks that want to come to San Antonio, right? We've had multiple draft picks say, yeah, I want to go. Draft prospects say, hey, I want to go to San Antonio. Like, a lot of players just kind of falling in our laps. Let's chill out a little bit. Let's relax a little bit. Let Devin Fasel get his rhythm, right? If he doesn't fit in a year or two, sure, you can move him. But right now, what's the rush? It's not like Devin Fasel is the reason that the Spurs losing these games. Not really. Just change our perspective a little bit. Devin Fasel can be a third or fourth option, and that's a good option. Really great option. He's third or fourth. So yeah. Let's be patient. Clan, there's always talk of trading Fasel or Keldon, but what if we change Barnes? If we trade Barnes in the draft, we can get a McNally and Khan who can replace him. I'm confused. If we trade Barnes, Spurs aren't going to be able to trade Barnes for what? A pick? Is that what you're saying? I'm a little confused. I'm sorry. Zach Collins getting buckets. So happy. Once a Spur, always a Spur. Good for him. I think Zach just needed to change of scenery. Yeah, his confidence was really bad. He's been pretty bad since Wemby got here. But he's been, like, suitable. Like, when he was playing with us, he was just suitable. But it wasn't good enough. Pirtle getting in fights. We really should target Naz Reid. I think the Spurs will target Naz Reid. We know he wants a bag. I think the Spurs will target Naz Reid. They actually wanted Naz Reid before. My Google. Why did my Google just shut down? Okay, it's back now. I don't know what just happened. Let's see. These are a bunch of Spurs could target, and these are new articles. I promise you they wanted them a long time ago. Yeah, all these are new. Dang it. Was it 2020? Yeah, so both the Spurs and Mavericks wanted Naz Reid to be available in 2023. So 2 years ago, they wanted him. We were eyeing Reid and Brook Lopez at the time as potential floor-stretching centers. So, yeah. So, we wanted him for a while. So, he'll be on their list again. You know, Harrison Barnes is another player that the Spurs wanted for a while, and it just never worked out. So, how things are going, we'll probably get what we want. I don't really see Naz Reid sign with us, but it doesn't hurt to try to lure him in with big money. We'll see. Spurs are legit about to be like a dynasty pretty quickly. Like, it's not going to take long, it seems. Our dynasty is going to start pretty soon, it sounds like. Do we already talk about the KD rumors? I haven't heard anything about the Kevin. Kevin Durant's Suns to explore trade to contender this offseason. To a contender? That has nothing to do with us. Yeah, I don't know about that. Hold on, I wanna look up Kevin Durant arguing with his coach. I know it's posted already. It has to be posted already. 1 hour ago. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's not a good look, y'all. Oh, that's not good, y'all. Oh, that's not good. They made up after the timeout. I bet. That's not good, though. Clay and Coach Bud grabbed him by the arm, and that was not that. It didn't take all that. It happens in the profession. Okay, maybe I don't know, man. I'm just so much of a Spurs fan that I can't comprehend it. Never happened with my team. I've never seen that. All KD does is blame coaches. KD jumps around a lot. KJ for KD straight up. Otherwise, no Keldon slander. I'll take that. KD wants another ring and will be riding Wemby to get it. You think we're a contender next season? I don't think we're a contender even with KD. Too young, bro. We're way too young. Maybe a couple more seasons and we're way too young. I think KD to Houston. That would make sense. I don't want to trade for KD. Me neither. Me neither. It seemed worth it. Katie says, "Stop touching me. You know I'm ticklish." Hee hee. I don't think it's worth it, y'all. Suns have no defense. KD with defense is dangerous. Spurs would be a really great team. I just don't care to do it. I'd rather some of the younger guys just get their minutes, you know. I want to say, oh, it will take this, that, and the third to get them, but now I don't know anymore. I just don't know. I don't know what it takes anymore. Clay and KD is Tickle Me Elmo. Oh man, I'm gonna get off soon because I'll go live again tomorrow. Marvel Rivals, you already know it. Let me show y'all something. Show you how ridiculous Marvel Rivals can be sometimes. I'm just gonna download. Oh wait, you can't just download these videos. You gotta, okay. Oh, why is the quality like this? Oh wait, maybe if I download it, the quality would be better. Give me a second. I got a clip to show you. So I got this after a match, right? So someone put in the chat, it was the opposed team, Cap went crazy. This freaking game, bro. It was so frustrating. I am not a toxic player, but the second tank on my team was horrible, and I wish they would have just switched. They were playing as Groot and they died 13 times, and it's not like the heals weren't there. I went 17-3. Why is this so ugly? Why does the quality look like this? I don't know. What could I do? I don't know what I could do to make the quality look better. Maybe if I go to, hold on. Don't blame the tank, blame the DPS. He died 13 times. You can't die that often as a tank. You gotta position better. And as Cap, I know that like the main thing is like people will say, well, you can just jump anywhere. It's like that's true, but they will light you up as Cap and GM. They will light you up. Oh wait. I don't actually remember my password. Is this it? I think this is it. Sent me a code. Hold on. 33162. Verified. Verified, baby. Verify that bad boy. Okay, is it possible to see your stuff on here? Account settings, game library, maybe? Played downloads. I guess you can't. Can you find your capture stuff on online? Like if you go to your PlayStation account online, can you see your captures? Oh, through the app, but you can't. Okay, that's stupid. Anyways, all right. Well, I'll just show the video then. That's awful quality for some reason. That's probably loud. Yeah, this is me literally trying to keep the point alive. Ridiculous, bro. Just trying my best, y'all. My whole team died. They come back, and now at this point, I'm like, we won, right? And I'm like, okay, I'm not getting healed, and I try to, what I was thinking here is to try to grab the health pack as fast as I can. So I'm like, okay, my teammates are back. I didn't notice who died, but one of the people that died didn't even have to die. It was so frustrating. So I'm like, okay, someone's on the point. Let me grab a health pack, come back. I don't know why I'm not getting healed. Like, the healers came back. But the reason why is because this Jeff jumped off of the map. He grabbed two people and jumped off the map. I know that, like, there's clips around online of, like, Jeffs doing that they just jump off the map. This is a GM game. As a Jeff, you don't do that. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand that. Just spit them off the map and come back and give heals. Drop some bubbles, man. I could have stayed on the point, but I was losing so much health till I was like, oh my God. Let me grab a health pack. So frustrating. Ugh. So frustrating. Hold on. Let me... What did someone say about Overwatch? Hold on. Oh, look. Looks so much like Overwatch. Yeah, it's like Overwatch. It's like Overwatch, but way more chaotic. I used to be crazy on Overwatch. It's just way more chaotic. I don't remember Overwatch ever being this chaotic. Maybe early on it was, but it got way too toned down. I enjoyed it more than Overwatch though. It's so much more fun than Overwatch. It's like Overwatch 1 all over again. Clan, why are you running that ugly skin gang? Honestly, it's grown on me, and I legit think it's the best skin. And it's not even that. I know it's not that great, but it's his best skin. People like automatically think like the worst. when I pick Cap, they automatically think the worst. They're like, "Oh my god, another Cap player." I got Marvel Rivals, but still haven't played it yet. I be on 2K too much, man. Get off 2K. Play some Rivals. I play Thor in Rivals. I like Thor a lot. I don't really care for the team up though. Like every time I get Cap, someone tries to pick Thor, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we team up." I don't even like the Thor team up. It doesn't work that well. You know, it doesn't really work that well. Hold on, there's another clip. I think I got another clip. Do I have another clip? Oh yeah, this is funny. I play Psylocke. I love Psylocke on my team. This was funny. I was chasing down another Cap. He thought he was getting away. Look at him. He's like, "Come here." So close. So close. Psylocke is dope. Is this PS5 you guys are playing on or PC? This is PS5. Yeah, this is PS5. Those games get intense, man. When I have good teammates, like, we always have a chance to win. I run the Infinity War skin or the yellow skin on Cap for the funsies. Yeah, I like the Infinity War skin okay. I'm really hoping we get better skins, man, for Cap. We really need some better skins for Cap. Who's your favorite support to play? I don't play a lot of support. I can tell you my favorite support to have on my team is Cloak and Dagger. That's my favorite support to have on the team because they can keep themselves safe by kind of getting out of the way. You know, you get instant heals, you get a lot of burst heals. That's my favorite to play with. If I have a, well, I guess it depends because I want to say Cloak and Dagger and Rocket, but it really depends because sometimes you need extra support ults. And I like the option. Okay, I'm getting kind of nerdy. So I like the option of either using my own ult as a support ult or an engagement ult or a aggressive ult, right? Like I go into the back lines, I'm just distracting them like crazy, and then I just go ahead and pop my ult, you know, and just waste more time. So I like doing that, and I like also helping my team engage into the fight. But if I have a Rocket on my team, a lot of times if the other team is good enough, I have to use mine as more of a support, like a pseudo support. So I have to kind of use it like I'm a healer, which is fine. But I don't always like doing that. So I guess the ideal is Cloak and Dagger with Invisible Woman. Those are good ones. Yeah, Cap ult is annoying to play against. Yeah, it really is. I'll tell you what slows down a Cap. Okay? What makes it very frustrating for Cap. If you're a good Loki player, it's very frustrating. A good Loki, I can kind of deal with a Penny, but a really good Penny is frustrating too. So Penny, Loki, and a good Namor. All those are irritating. I hate it. I just started picking up Loki. He's low-key good. It's so weird because, like, I don't like Loki. I don't like Loki. Like, I like playing with him. I don't like Loki on my team, and I don't like going against Loki. Because going against Loki, it's hard for me to get to the back lines and do anything because, you know, obviously it's just difficult with all those clones. I don't like that. And then I don't like Loki being on my team because he doesn't give enough healing, right? Like, Loki's kind of a DPS in a way. He just doesn't give enough healing. You have to have really good aim. And with somebody like me, who I play cap, I have to come in and out, and I'm jumping all over the place. That's why I do like when someone has Rocket or Cloak and Dagger, because they don't have to do too much, right, to heal me. I can jump right back in after getting healed. But yeah, I don't know. So I don't like Loki on my team, and I don't like going against him. And I want to ban him, but then I also don't want to tilt my team, you know? You start off with a ban, and people don't understand why, and they get irritated quite quickly. But I guess if I'm playing with people, they wouldn't care. They would understand. But Loki is very frustrating. Three healers with a Loki is nightmare. You can win, but it just takes forever. I played a match the other night, and it was like 30 minutes. And we lost it, which was so frustrating because I didn't think to tell my team to get Scarlet Witch because that would have just finished it. Her or Moon Knight. But then again, one person didn't want to switch. They were just on Punisher the whole time, and that did not help. So I'm stalling the cart for like 10 minutes, but we can't kill anything. I don't like Loki's on my team because the Wizards are going to win a championship before that thing charges. I don't get the joke. Oh, the ult. Okay. The ult charges. Squirrel Girl is the best. She supplies so much pressure. I guess there's more priority bans because she does not get banned. Man, oh my gosh, she brings so much pressure. I like having Squirrel Girls on my team for sure. Classic Punisher main. Punisher just, I don't know, man. I feel like I've gone against one great Punisher before. But then again, you know, Cap is a good counter to Punisher, so maybe that's just my bias. Yeah, she's annoying to play against. She's annoying. I'll tell you this too. She's annoying to dive as well. Trying to dive a good Squirrel Girl is chaos, bro. It's so difficult. So difficult. Then at me clan. What's your rank? Because I don't even know if we'd be able to play. We should start a Spurs clan team just for rivals. That'd be cool. I played Fortnite with my 16-year-old son. Fortnite is... I was like super hype about Fortnite years before it came out. But originally Fortnite was going to be a zombie game. So when they changed it up, I wasn't as excited. And then I played it and I didn't like it as much. It's not as bad now that you can shield mid-air, so you can block the traps. What traps? I honestly don't play much, but rank is gold. Yeah, we wouldn't be able to play anyways. Because GM, you can only play with diamonds or celestials. So you have to get through gold and then platinum and then get to diamond. It's miserable because the team is really bad. I was watching this guy on TikTok. Just I don't know. It's not somebody I actually watch, but like, you know, you scroll on TikTok and then they just have like, you know, a random person on live. And I try to give him advice and it's like, yep, typical rivals player. He was playing as Bucky and he was just blaming everybody else the entire time, even though his positioning was bad. Like, he was just grouped up with his team the entire time. just hiding behind the DPS, or not DPS, behind the tanks the entire time. And I was like, your team is getting lit up. You're not supplying any pressure. I said you probably should go upstairs. It was one of those domination maps. I was like, you probably should go upstairs and make them look at you a little bit more, you know, just so you can distribute the amount of firing that's going towards your team versus they have to look up and aim somewhere else to deal with you, or like at least think about you in the back of their minds, like, oh my goodness, you know, he could do his ult at any given moment, like anything. And he was just like, yeah, but as soon as I do that, I won't get healed. I'm like, there's heal packs, my man. He's like, yeah, but as soon as I do that, watch, I'll go upstairs and I won't get healed. And he also said, my team won't push. It's like, you got to help them, bro. Like, creating space isn't just the tank's job. Believe it or not, it's everyone's job. Support should be creating space too. It's everyone's job. I'm just outside Diamond right now. Just haven't played much recently. Man, I've been on it relentlessly, man. Playing as Bucky and not rolling the lobby. Yeah. Bucky is so busted. He is, bro. He is. He's a bit much now. I'm on with a couple friends if you want to join clan. I don't want to do any what's it called? Ranked. I'm like 1 away from getting out of GM2. And I don't want to risk it. If it was just you, Colty, I'll be down. But, you know. It's like weird. It's like if you do it with a team, you have to be really careful with it. Because if you go in there with a team, you end up teaming up against another team of players. If you do it like you just 2-stack, then it's not that bad. You might get another 2-stack and it's not that bad. 3-stack, that's probably the magic number right there, is to do a 3-stack. But yeah, I would rather go alone or 2-stack or 3-stack. Yeah, 6v6 is rough. It's very rough, especially if you're playing with people that don't really, you know. I was watching one of your matches one time, Colton, and tell your, well, I don't know. You don't have to tell them. You don't have to tell them. I was just watching one of your matches because I was I don't know what I was doing. I was just chilling, and I was spectating one of them. It was a while ago, and then one of your people played with Cap, and since I've been playing with so much Cap, I was just like, yeah, he's not doing it right. What was I gonna say? Tell him about the tech, the animation cancel tech. He'll give more damage and venture away from the other tank sometimes. I think that's what I was thinking. I can't remember who it was though. Someone on your team was playing. I think that's your person, your friend. I think they were playing Cap. It would help them. Brian Windhorst mentioned there has been some conflict with the Spurs at an organizational level. He wouldn't say what it was though. All right, come into the chat tomorrow and tell me where I can find that. We'll go over it, but yeah. Yeah, he's pretty good, but he's not you. Thanks, man. You have to, man, it's so crazy playing as Cap. Because, like, I got really discouraged once I got to Grandmaster. Because when I first got to Grandmaster, I just got lit up. I was like, oh my God, I'm trash. Like, I'm not good. And you just kind of realize that once you go from Diamond to Grandmaster, you can't get away with anything anymore. Like, nothing. Like, you have to be way more patient than you had to be before. You have to kind of wait and see when can you dive. You can't just immediately dive. Everyone's aim is too good. But I got accustomed to it now. That's why when I do a quick play, I'm like, what the heck? All these free kills. So much fun. I love that game. Clan, what's up with holding nose and spraying Selly? What's up with holding? I have no idea what's going on. What? Huh? Ryan, guess we missed the Spurs part of the stream. What? Holding nose and spraying Selly? Celebration? Spurs Selly? Holding nose? What does that mean? Am I getting old? Hello? What is that? The conflict. Cooper Flag or Ace Bailey? Hey, we'll see. Yeah, that's funny. That probably is the conflict. It's a celebration guys do when they hit a 3. Hold their nose? Okay. When they make a 3 shot, all the bench players hold their nose and use a spray can. Oh, like, I don't know. It's probably an inside joke. Because it was gross, I think. Oh, it was nasty. Oh, that means it's fun. Oh, okay. Looks like tagging. That's what I thought initially. No. I guess it's air freshener. Okay. I didn't know. I didn't notice it. I guess I've been watching the game, looking down, watching the game, looking down. I don't know. All right. I'm like, man, what language are you guys speaking now? Like, I keep up with everything, okay? I keep up with the lingo, right? I even use it, right? It's an internet age. Everyone uses it. And I don't think I come across as cringe. It's been a team celebration all season, too. I don't know why I didn't notice it. All right, let's see. When the Spurs play again? They play Thursday? Friday. Spurs play on Friday. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be back. I'll be back tomorrow. I won't I'll be back tomorrow. Person who came into the chat and said that there's some turmoil or whatever, like controversy, front office, Brian Windhorst. Diego, come back tomorrow night and mention it again so we don't forget. But I don't mind going over it post game. Okay, we'll go over post-game stuff, too, tomorrow. What? Clan unking with the huzz? Not gonna lie. Oh, my God, I am getting old. What language is that? Clan unking with the huzz? Yo, what? Clan TSPMO ICL. Oh my God. He's bruh Chuz. Y'all, they're trolling, right? You guys are trolling. Don't do this to me. Don't you do this to me. Unk is cooked? No! What are you whippersnappers talking about? Get off my lawn! No, this is real lingo. How old are you to use the word lingo? I'm trying to, I don't know. The operative. Can't wait to find out the conflict. Yeah, I'm interested. Get him, clan. How old are you, clan? I was born in 1994. I was born in 1994. 1994. When the Nintendo 64 was released. Oh, those were the days. Conker's Bad Fur Day. Oh, yes. F-Zero. Star Fox 64. Clan learning brain rot for the first time. Yeah. Oh, yes. GoldenEye. Clan the Boomer. Yeah. GoldenEye was it. I actually didn't play GoldenEye. Yeah, I didn't actually play GoldenEye. My brother did. And my cousin, they would play that. And they would play Perfect Dark Zero all the time. But I did play Conker's Bad Fur Day. That's my favorite game of all time. I wish they would just remake it. Clan entering his twilight years. What does that mean? I'm on my deathbed? What do you mean by that? Banjo-Kazooie was cold. Banjo-Kazooie is fun. But I actually didn't play Banjo-Kazooie. I played Donkey Kong 64. Actually, when did the Nintendo 64 come out? Was it 93? Oh, it came out in 96. Oh, it did come out. It came out. Okay, I was alive when it came out. I was playing it at like 5, like when I was 5 years old. That's when I was like playing it. Stop gooning. Okay, I know what gooning is. That's actual, like, real talk. Like real lingo. Perfect Dark. I played Perfect Dark on remember when they brought it back on 360? Clan, what retirement home are you signing to? I don't know. I've been looking into quite a few in my area. I thought about this. You know what's really dope, right? Like, we're all gonna get super old at one point, right? Like obviously everyone does that. I don't know if you guys knew that or not. Everyone gets old. What's really dope to me is that, like, you see how retirement homes are right now? They're pretty whack, right? Like, you go in and they're playing bingo or whatever, you know, who cares? That's lame. But by the time that we're old, like old, dude, we're gonna be in there playing like PlayStation, bro. We're gonna be having Smash Brother tournaments. Like in the retirement home, we're gonna be playing Smash Brothers. Isn't that cool? Think about it. Clan. That's true though. We're gonna be gaming, bro. Isn't that cool? Giving people that work in Mortal Kombat. We're not gonna be sitting around playing cards. What? We're gonna be doing tournaments. I will destroy in that retirement home. I'm gonna kill all of them. Halo? Yeah, you're gonna be in there playing Halo and Clan, are you millennial or are you Gen Z? Are you joking? Come on, man. I'm the youngest millennial. I'm the youngest millennial. I'm close to Gen Z. I'm the youngest millennial. I'm like the last year you could have been a millennial, I think. I'm the oldest Gen Z. Okay, we're right by each other then. I'm the oldest millennial. Look it up. 1981. No, yeah. Because my brother is he's 10 years older than me. And yeah, he's a millennial, so that's what I'm saying. You guys aren't hearing me, bro. We are not going to be sitting in retirement homes watching The Price is Right. We are going to be gaming, watching anime. Are you kidding? I do. The only times I genuinely feel like old is when I bring up old YouTube videos to people and they don't know what I'm talking about. Like when we talk about like Donald Glover, Childish Gambino, and I'm like, oh yeah, man, I was the biggest fan of him when he was doing Derek comedy. And they're like, when he was doing what? It's like, yeah, when he was doing Derek comedy, when he was a YouTuber. So funny, bro. There were a lot of good skit channels back then. That's actually what got me into YouTube, was Derek comedy videos. This is a GIF. Top 5 Donald Glover performances in Derek comedy. Yeah, Derek comedy was hilarious, bro. That's what made me a fan. Those videos are so funny. Nintendo Power Glove. Oh God. You know, nostalgia is a heck of a thing, you know, because like I sit down sometimes and I'm like, man, I really miss Blockbuster, right? Like I miss Hollywood Video. I miss those Fridays of my dad taking me, you know, out to Blockbuster, and it's just so many different options. And you rent a movie, you know, go home, have some popcorn and watch it, or you rent a video game, you go home and play it, and you know, you just keep renting the same video game over and over. You might as well just buy it. Like I miss those. Yeah, Pizza Hut, friends come over, like it was fun, right? It's like genuine nostalgia, and it's nice to think back on it. Like, wow, that was so nice. But guys, even if we still had Blockbuster, guys, we would not go there. I'm telling you that right now. We would not go there. I had a video store not that far away from me, and you know, they did that whole thing. I think it's closed down now, but they did that whole thing. Like they kept it alive. Like you can come and rent movies or whatnot. And I went in there. I was like, man, this is gonna be so awesome, right? I think I brought my girlfriend there at the time. Maybe it was I think it was my ex. I think that's where I went. I don't think I went with her. I think it was my ex. And I went in there. I was like, man, it's gonna be so awesome. It's gonna be so cool. We're gonna rent a movie. We're gonna have a good time. Let's pick a movie up. I was in there for like 2 minutes. It was not the same, y'all. It was just kind of like, yeah, this movie's on Netflix. Like I could just watch it. This movie, I mean, I could just rent that, or like there's a website for that. Like it just it didn't hit the same. I just left. I was like, yeah, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, what's the point? Like, rent this and then bring it right back. I don't want to do all that. Like, it's not the same, man. Radio Shack. I wasn't really in Radio Shack like that as a kid. There's still a Blockbuster in Oregon. It's just not the same, bro. It's just not the same. Does that feel old yet? I don't know. Not really. Oh, I know what Radio Shack is. Yeah, see? Remote control cars. Things used to have more personality, man. I know that's old guy speak, but I think that's actually true. I feel like things have been so corporatized to the point where brands don't really have personality anymore. It's kind of gross. Like early 2000s, even before before my time, like it seemed like it had a little bit more personality. It's like 70s through 80s through 90s, 2000s. Now it's just boring. Everything got boring and sterilized. It's terrible, bro. It's terrible. Like, look at the different. Look at this. Hold on. I could probably find a. Look at this. Just Nintendo 64, right? Nintendo 64, the console. Look how much personality it had. Look how many options you had. Like now, I know you can change the plate on your consoles, right? But it's not the same. It's not. It's nothing special about it. Yeah, the Pokemon version. You had so much. And this is official. You know, these are official things, not like let's get it from third party and do it. It's just not the same. Everything just had more color, you know? Look at this. Like this. Yeah. Look at this. Everything looks like this now. Everything had its own color scheme, its own personality. And this happens to every brand too. This is very frustrating. I hate branding nowadays. I hate it. Look at this. I think we're in an era of just kind of everything just minimalized. Like that's kind of the aesthetic right now. Everything has to like not try so hard. Actually, I watched a video. Hold on. I gotta, before I go, I gotta tell you guys to watch this. What was the video called? I'm actually going to go to my history and I'm going to scroll all the way down. This was maybe a week ago that I watched this video, so bear with me. So good. Don't remember what it was called though. Oh, was it February? Okay, it might have been before this. Yeah, I think it was before. By the way, guys, I watched Another Round. The movie Another Round. I love that movie. Add it to my list on Letterboxd. Follow me on Letterboxd. Clan the Film Fan on Letterboxd. Okay, I think it's before all this. I gotta find this because I do want to watch that guy's other videos. Okay, it would have been after this. I watched a video on Ninja Gaiden 2. Oh, it was this video. This video on how trying became cool again by Nathan Zed. You guys should watch this video. It's so good. He kind of touches on that, like how the aesthetic was different, and now, you know, people have kind of taken on the whole let's not try type deal, but we're starting to see a shift. Like things are starting to get weird again. He focuses primarily on music artists, but he does talk a little bit about some movies, right? Like he brings up the Barbie movie. He gives some examples of some awful films. But this is a really good video. You should watch it. Yeah, mumble rap, like, yeah, that's out the window now. Like, you don't get a lot of that no more. Yeah, watch this video, How Trying Became Cool Again, by Nathan Zed. It's really good. Apple killed marketing. He even talks about that, how Apple's marketing at one point was really cool. You know, how their commercials were different. Yeah, he brings it up right here. This, like, that was weird. You know, everything's just boring. So hopefully we're kind of getting out of that. But things change. Things change over time, right? Like, it won't be like this forever. It's just the aesthetic right now. I always thought it was like, I was like, is it just me, or was things more fun? Like, because I never wanted to be one of those, back in my day, things were like this, you know, but it does feel like a shift. Yeah, good video. Oh, you watched it? Yeah, see, Dylan watched it. Everybody watch this video, How Trying Became Cool Again. I am gonna make sure I have one of his videos saved. Let's see what interests me. What's Stopping You? Spoiler, it's you. That sounds awesome. How Kendrick owned an entire year. Music for when you feel stuck in life. The Power of Rap Beef. Barbie and Oppenheimer. Classic or trash. You're stuck in your comfort zone. I kind of like that. I kind of want to watch that. Save that one. The Lost Art of TV Theme Songs. Heck yeah. Yeah, that's a really great video. Something's changing. All right, people. I am going to go now. I will see you later. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll go live. I'll just post the segment of this game tomorrow. But yeah, everyone have a great night. I will see you later, and much love. Bye. I'll let some people say bye before I go. Thanks, clan. Appreciate you coming through. See you, clan. Go Spurs, go. Sayonara. Bye. Goodbye. All right, good night.